So therefore, my request is that our youngsters must say, this is my country. I want to work 70 hours a week. This is exactly what Germans and Japanese did after the Second World War.
Amid global discussions on balancing work and personal life, NarayanMurthy, the co-founder of Infosys, has sparked a debate. In a podcast, Murthy suggested that young people in India should put in a minimum of 70 hours of work each week to compete with developed countries. While comparing the work culture of Japan and Germany, Murthy stated the remarkable post-World War II economic recoveries in these two countries were due to the culture of extended working hours and dedication. These remarks have faced criticism on social media. But is 70 working hours a good lifestyle for our health? Dr. Anshuman Mitra, the organizing secretary of the Medical Service Center, and educationist Rajashekhar VN, the vice president of All India Safe Education Committee Karnataka, shared their expertise about the impact of such long working hours.
The boosting of economy has two sides. One aspect is the owners who are reaping the profit, another aspect is the people who are working. So, according to labor laws, it is 8 hours working has evolved over centuries. But we find through the COVID period, rampantly this is being trampled down upon, and our working hours of 12 to 14 to 16 are being implemented, which is very strenuous, which is very detrimental to physical and mental health, particularly for people working overseas online, on the internet, working on the table, on a computer for 16 to 18 hours on two continents, or that is on two, almost 6 to 10, 12 hours different time zone. That is killing people in their 40s, not even to the 50s. We are getting heart attack within 30s and 40s. We are getting diabetes within 30s, with a very bad lifestyle, with no scope of physical activity, with junk food, with no proper nutrition, no proper exercise. So when officially they are trying to make, when it comes from a person who is one of the major pillars of Indian economy, they are not taking the responsibility of the labor, only looking towards more and more profit. That is most sad for a country, and I think that is detrimental, completely detrimental to the health of the people.
It's the most unfortunate thing from a person like NarayanMurthy, such a statement has come. It's not the matter of today. Nearly more than 130 years ago, when this on the May 1st, even today we celebrate May Day. Why this May Day came? Across the world, it was a demand of the workers. Any man, for him, what should be the working conditions? We know very well, before this historic May Day, that struggle, people used to work for 14 hours, 16 hours, 18 hours. There was a very huge protest across the world. Then the demand came that it is scientifically evolved that a man requires 8 hours sleep, 8 hours he has to get for recreation and other things, and 8 hours should be the working hours. Internationally, this is accepted. When we are going to the 21st century, what we expected from a man like NarayanMurthy or anybody is how to reduce the working hours and how to increase the wages. We would have been it is a good thing that if NarayanMurthy or all such big capitalists, their commitment should have been how to increase the daily wages of a laborer, how to increase the wages of their own software employees. Virtually, we are seeing how in their company, software employees, how they are toiling for 14 hours, 16 hours. We have to put an end to it. What is required is to ensure minimum wages for the workers and to reduce the working hours, to reduce this exploitation, what we are seeing. Inhuman exploitation is going on even today. And already the government, there is a proposal. It is a very, very dangerous move. The central government and different state governments, they are thinking of increasing the number of working hours to 12 hours. When already 8 hours working hours is there, the capitalists are seeing that the workers will be toiling for 12 hours, 14 hours, 15 hours, unofficially, without paying any bonus or anything. Now officially it becomes 12 hours or 13 hours per day. How a man can survive? It will be such a psychological pressure on every individual. Everybody has got a life, no? They have got family, children. There should be time for it. There has to be a time for recreation. So this is what is required. So what we want is better living condition, better wages, reduce the number of working hours and increase the wages. These people should talk about.
What is your opinion about 70 working hours per week? Do we need more working hours to be a developed country? Or the current 8 hours is sufficient to boost productivity and stand on the global stage? Do let us know in the comments below.